Hey, difference makers, it's Deb Markland here coming in to check in on Thursday. It is check in Thursday, and I'm so excited to jump in here um, with you just to see how things are going. It's been an amazing week so far. Thursday is definitely one of my favorite days because I do come in and check up on you to see how things are going and see what it is that you are up to in your world, what difference you are making. As we are difference makers, that's what we do. We make the difference. What is so interesting though is that everybody's making a difference. Everybody is, no matter who you are, you're making a difference in somebody's life, and that difference could be good or bad, believe it or not. You know, um, I don't know about you, but did you wake up this morning with the intentions of making a difference in this world or changing this world today? Did you do that? Hello there. Go ahead and type your name. Give StreamYard access to your Facebook, and that way I can see who it is that's on there. Right now it says Facebook user. It doesn't tell me who you are. So if you can do that, that would be great so I can know who I'm talking with live right now. But again, so many of us didn't wake up this morning saying, I'm going to change the world, right? Of course, it takes crazy people to change the world, crazy people like you and me to change the world. But every one of us, believe it or not, we are making the difference. Hi there, hello. Put your give StreamYard access to your name so I can see who you are over there. So yeah, like I was saying, everybody makes the difference. Um, don't know if you've ever read the book The Fred Factor. An amazing book by Mark Sanborn, sorry. And Mark Sanborn, uh, he he highlighted his postman who his name was Fred, and Fred made such a difference in his world that even though he was a postman, which most people don't consider that to be like a high profile job, but Fred made such a difference. And what I love about how he highlighted Fred was just how Fred made such a difference in the lives of the people in the community that he serves. And so my question to you is, what kind of difference are you making? What kind of difference are you making? Because believe it or not, you're making a difference. It could be good or bad, but what kind of difference are you making? And to to make a difference means to affect another person's life. It could be one person, it could be a group of people, it could be a situation. You can be even making a difference in a situation or a circumstance, and nobody is neutral when it comes to that. We're all making a difference. The bottom line is, what kind of difference are you making, right? And so as I jump in here today, I want to drop three strategies, right? Three strategies that you can use, to make the difference. As a difference maker, what are the three difference maker strategies? I only have time to drop three of them. Well, the first strategy is to identify when you'll make a difference, like to be intentional about it, right? We're all about living by design and not by default. Some people are making a difference and they're doing it unintentionally. And a lot of the difference that they're making unintentionally are negative ones. But imagine being able to intentionally make a positive difference in the lives of people around you. So identifying when you're going to do that, when can you make a difference, right? Basically at every opportunity. That's when you can do it. Every opportunity that comes up, you can make the difference. You can realize that every situation that you're in, because guess what? Nobody is forcing you to do extraordinary things. You have to choose to do that. And if you attempt, if your attempts basically at being extraordinary, at being exceptional, at providing real exceptional service to either your employees or your customers or your family or your friends, I mean, whoever it is, that is something that you can be known for. You're making a difference because, like, in the example of Fred, who is the postman who did such exceptional job, he encountered that part of him that says, I want to be different. I have to bring my unique self, to my job every day. So again, determining when you're going to do that and when is it? It's every opportunity, every opportunity. The second strategy is, hi there, put your name, give StreamYard access so that we can know so I can know who it is that's there. Hi. um, so strategy number 2 is really targeting the people to whom you'll make a difference. So targeting, again, it all starts with being intentional, as far as who is it that you're going to make the difference with, right? Who is that? And so if you, hey, Kina, hey there, hey, darling. Oh my goodness, so great to see you all here. So great to see you. And so if you are able to identify and target the people that you're going to make the difference with, that is something that is so, again, intentional. Is that possible for you and me to do? Can we target who we're going to make the difference with? Of course, right? Obviously, the people that matters most to you are the ones that you want to make the most difference with, like your family members, right? Hi, Debbie. Hello. Hi there, right? Your family members, your employees, your customers, right? The people that are in your community. Those are the people that you want to target. Those are the people that you want to make the difference with. First and foremost, undoubtedly there are those people who, really, no matter what you do, they're not going to be pleased. But then there are those that, man, they are looking for you to be extraordinary. They're looking for you to be exceptional with them, right? Again, so when you think about your customers, if you own a business or even if you are, an entrepreneur, your customers are very, high up on that list of the people that you want to target, as far as the ones that you wanna have as people that you're going to be specifically targeting for making the difference with them. And then, of course, your family, because if you're going to make a difference in the world, the first place that you want to start is at home, right? You want to start at home. If you are an employee, you want to make the difference with your boss. So you're talking about really being able to influence those above you, those, I don't even like to say those above or below, but really those that you report to, those that report to you, and those that are, on, they're your colleagues, they're on the same level as you. So being able to do that, your teammates, being able to make the difference with them as well, and your friends, and guess who else? Strangers, somebody that you've probably never met. Making the difference with a stranger, especially at a time like this, where, people are going through so much, being able to make a difference with somebody that you've just met. It could be as simple as giving them a compliment the moment you see them, not an inauthentic one, a real compliment, right? Maybe it's their smile, or it could be the way that they did their hair, something to brighten that person's day, right? You can make the difference there. The third strategy to make the difference is to be the difference. I mean, that sounds simple. And I mean, that is like the overarching thing. Be the difference, right? What is it going to take for you to be the difference? Well, it is going to take you, because there is no one like you. Hey, Claudine, there's no one like you. There's no other person like you. There is only you and you alone. And so if you are if you're going to, be the difference, the only way that you can be the difference is by bringing your unique and authentic self with you, right? Don't be anybody else. So really be the difference, and be intentional about that, because guess what? A little thought, And reflection is really what it's going to take in order to do that. A long time ago, people were into writing cards, and they would drop it in the mail and send off to someone. Now it's all emails. And so can you imagine receiving a handwritten card from someone? How much of a difference that makes? It's simple, it's small, but really taking the time to think through what can make the difference for this person. I shared with you all before, I read this book called Hug Your Customers. It's one of my favorite books. And it's a book that was written by a clothier. Like they make custom suits, right? And the things that he would do in order to be the difference for his client was like really amazing. One time a client had to show up for a meeting and his luggage got lost. And this man got on a plane and took his client, and so in a different country. I mean, just the things that they went through to be that exception. And so that's what this is about. Once we know the difference we can make, because we all can make the difference. Once you know that, yes, exactly. Being intentional is the key. Once you know the difference that you can make, our challenge then is to be that difference maker. Right? Be that difference maker. I pride myself in saying that I'm a difference maker. DM Debbie Markland. That DM stands for difference maker. Really, what is it about me that makes a difference? Think about it. What is it about you that makes a difference? What is it? Like when people are around you, when people encounter you and experience you, what is it about you that makes a difference? What is it about you that makes it memorable, so that when they leave your presence, or when they are in your presence, they experience something that they don't really experience when they're with other people? Be that difference. Exactly. Yes, the Holy Spirit absolutely can bring it on. Talking about that, I think about James 1:22 that talks about it in that scripture. It says, be doers of the word, right? And not hearers. And so if you can truly do what it is that you say is your standard, just do it and not just speak it, then people will experience a difference in you. People will absolutely experience the difference in you. Yes, absolutely. I love that. Reach out to them, right? Thinking about them, when you think about them in your mind, just reaching out to them, that certainly does make the difference. Again, these 3 strategies they're simple, but it takes intention. It takes a lot of intentionality to make it happen. So the first strategy that I shared was identify when you'll make the difference. And when is that? When is it that you're going to make the difference? And then, of course, yes, all the time, be into every opportunity. And then who it is that you're going to make the difference with. Target the people that you're going to make the difference with. Now, you're not going to be able to perhaps meet everybody's needs all the time. That is why you do have to target. You have to target who it is that you're going to do, who it is that you're going to make the difference with, right? And then thirdly, be the difference. And the way that you're going to do that is to show up as your authentic self, using your own uniqueness. That's how you're going to do it. Without that, you're not trying to be anybody else. You're just trying to be you, because that's what people need. They don't need anybody else. I have it. I am so convinced that each and every one of us, each of you were born with something that is so unique, so specific, that nobody else has it. No one else. And that you're born and you're on this earth, you're in existence at this specific time to make the difference that no one else can make. And so, as we wrap up here today, the truth is that in order for you to make the difference, because you are making a difference, in order for you to make the difference that really matters, the difference that you came here to make, you have to be intentional about doing that. It's not by design, it's not by default, it's by design. You have to be intentional about doing so. And so, you know, as we wrap up here, yes, absolutely, your God-given purpose. You have to, that's what it is. That's what your own uniqueness is. It's your God-given purpose. It's something that was given to you and you alone. And you've got to be able to do that because nobody else is going to be able to do it. That's right. Use me, Lord. Use me for that purpose. And you can be used and you will be used. So I have a quick couple of announcements for those of you who are in this cohort that we meet up again on Saturday. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you all this Saturday. We have a special guest this Saturday. Oh my goodness, you are in for a treat. You will be hearing from one of my amazing friends on Saturday. She is also a speaker, trainer, and coach. Tanya Telesco will be joining us this Saturday. She's an author, and you will have such an amazing time listening to her. So that's for those who are already in this cohort that's meeting this Saturday from 10 to 12. We'll see you there. Be on time. You don't want to miss any of what Tanya is going to be dishing out as we venture into our next topic that we have this Saturday here, which is really going to be talking about the seven. I think we're touching on the 7 steps to emotional freedom. That's right. The 7 steps to emotional freedom is what we're going to be discussing in this session. So come ready, and hopefully you've done your homework. So come prepared to share from the last time for us all to hear what you've been up to, what your breakthroughs have been, and what is so for you on Saturday. And for those of you who have been participating in the challenge, I do hope that you're having a good time doing it. I hope that you're stacking, because that is really what that's where you're going to get the full benefit of it. You know, starting from your eye to eye, telling yourself, looking yourself in the mirror, and really talking about yourself, looking at yourself and saying to yourself, I love you, I love you. And yeah, it's interesting. Someone said that they did it, but it was not believable. But you know what? You can trick your brain into believing something that's not true because your brain doesn't know the difference. And then that gets transitioned and transmitted to your heart. And before you know it, you are falling in love with yourself. Listen, the greatest relationship that you can have with anyone besides your relationship with God is your relationship with yourself. And in order for you to make the difference, in order for you to be the difference maker, you have got to be one with you, okay? You need to be one with you, because if you're not one with you, you can't do it. You can't give what you don't have. Again, you cannot give what you don't have. So, all right, so we're going to be jumping back. I'll be jumping back in again. I think that the last challenge I gave was yesterday. So I'll probably jump in tomorrow or Saturday after our session. So we'll see. You see, I'm like 3 or 4 days. Look, when it comes to me, I would rather be living than posting on Facebook or Instagram. Y'all probably figured that out already because I'm so not consistent. But all right, guys. I'm so excited to be in here with you, and I'll see you. For those of you who are in the cohort, I'll see you on Saturday. For those of you who are in this group, keep challenging yourself, keep inspiring one another, keep really thriving every day. Not just striving, but thriving in your effort to be the difference maker that you are, and keep thriving to be you, your own uniqueness. That's what the world needs. Show up every day filled up with you, filled up with that unique gift and quality that God has given you. And I will see you next time. And again, remember, life is what you dare to make it, and prosperity follows the bold, okay? It follows the bold. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Create a great day, a great night, and a great rest of the week.